Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television at the Marion County Animal Shelter. I'm here with Sarah Gribbins, Animal Control Officer for Marion County and manager here at the Animal Shelter. And you've had a lot of dogs showing up in the past couple of weeks down here.
Yes, we've had a very large amount. The shelter is at complete capacity. We've had, 2 and 3 dogs in the kennels. It's going 6 weeks ago. It started at the dropping at the Marion-Taylor County line. We've had probably roughly 100 to 150 dogs drop there all in all in the past 6 weeks.
Wow. And that's just in that one location?
That is just it goes from Campbellsville Highway to Jim Brown Road to Morse Creek is the main drop-off spot.
Okay. And do you know what's causing the problems?
I don't, you can speculate and, think you do. A lot of it is people think Taylor County is not open, the shelter. They are open. If you have a Taylor County dog, it needs to go there. We turn them away, but that doesn't keep them from dropping them on the side of the road.
Okay. And are the dogs healthy, or they need some assistance?
There's a mixture. Some of them are healthy. Some of them are very emaciated, very, as far as parasites, fleas, it's all mixed up together.
And are they puppies, adult dogs, or just a variety?
Variety. Yeah. From 6 weeks old to probably 12 years old, 13 years old. There's a couple older Chihuahuas that I don't know how they weather the elements outside.
So how many dogs would you say are actually here at present?
At present, there's 127 dogs here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a large number, very large.
So the shelter needs some assistance from the people in the community to help possibly foster the dogs, preferably adopt the dogs.
Adopt the dogs. We also need, any kind of money donation, laundry detergent, any household cleaners, bedding, anything, and anybody wants to lend a hand. I know a lot of the high school students need service hours. Be a good time to get your service hours in.
Okay. So if they're interested in doing that, they can call down here?
The shelter. We're here from 8 to 4:30 every day and 9 to 12 on Saturdays. Our number is 270-692-0464.
Okay. And if somebody does want to make a donation, you were saying that there are certain items that you could really use.
Yes. The laundry detergent, flea and tick medicine. Even if it's from Walmart, it all helps. We're not picky as far as what people are going to bring us, and we're not going to turn down help.
And you actually have had several people who have offered to foster pets while you're trying to figure out the situation.
The situation, yes. We've had several, and we're open to let more go, even if they're fostering to do behavioral assessments. Some of these dogs are sick, and they need to be in a home before, they're even able for adoption.
How much, on average, do you think every dog costs the shelter to maintain it here?
Depending on the health-wise, it takes, in a month, one dog, $60 to $100 to maintain. If you really, if you have an unhealthy dog. Now, some of your healthier ones, it could be $20, $30 a month to feed. But, and then sometimes, the reality is they may not make it a month. Sometimes we have to make those horrible decisions. And with the shelters overcrowded as it is, that's becoming more and more, something we have to do.
Right. So there's a possibility of some of them had to be euthanized.
Yes, yes.
So if you are able to help, possibly foster, make a monetary donation, adopt a pet, do call the Marion County Animal Shelter, and the phone number again?
270-692-0464.
Come on down and see what's available down here. They have a wide variety of dogs. They also do have some cats as well. We don't want to leave the cats out.
Cats.
Right. But the dogs right now is becoming an issue. And if you do see some dropping of the dogs in that area.
License plate numbers, anybody. It has to be with a large amount of dogs. It's going to be probably a van or a larger SUV. And, I tell people, if you see them late at night and they're, going real slow and you're not wondering what they're doing, get their license plate number. It's not going to hurt to call us and say, hey, this is a possibility. Right. And, we've had some organizations that are wanting to come together and offer a reward for anybody who knows information as to who is doing this, who is dropping the dogs.
And that's still in the works?
Yeah, it's still in the works. The Humane Society of the United States is trying to get something worked up for us.
Okay. Now, what would you say would be the largest group of dogs that were picked up at one time from a dumping?
Yesterday, altogether, there were 25 dogs alive that we picked up. There were 2 dead in the field, and there were several on the road that were already been ran over. But I mean, yesterday was the largest amount. We've been picking up groups of 7 to 13 is usually what it's been. But there's no certain breed. They're all mixed breeds. That's what's really odd about it, because a lot of times you'll have a mother and pups. But these aren't. These are every kind of dog you can imagine.
So if you can help also to find out who's doing this, we can possibly put a stop to it and get this all sorted out. And again, just one more time, the phone number to give a call.
270-692-0464.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.